Hi. Before we begin, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Today we are going to solve Cambridge GCSE Paper 3 Core, Variant 3 November 2018. Question number 1. 3 people pick strawberries. The strawberries are sold in boxes. A1. They pick a total of 89 kg of strawberries. The mean mass of each strawberry is 22 gram. Work out the number of strawberries they picked. Give your correct answer to the nearest 10. The first thing we have to do is change the 89 kilogram to grams by multiplying by 1000. So 89 kilogram equals 89,000 grams. Now the mean mass of each strawberry is 22 grams. Therefore 89000 divided by 22. This will give us 4045. But we are supposed to get the answer to the nearest 10. So the 10 place is here. If the number after is 5 or more, we add 1. So the answer is 4015. Next, on Thursday, they pick a total of 4650 strawberries. They fill each box with 35 strawberries. How many boxes do they fill? A very easy question. We just have to divide 4650 with 35 and we'll get 132. That's the number of boxes they fill. On Saturday, they sell 208 boxes of strawberries at $3.25 for each box. Work out how much money they receive. We are going to multiply 208 by 3.25. That will give us 676. Therefore, they receive $676. C. On Monday, they receive 390 for their boxes of strawberries. They share this money in the ratio Allison, Bob, Jenny. And we have to work out how much money they each receive. So first thing, this is Allison, Bob, and Jenny. The ratio parts, when you add them, you will get 12. Allison receives 7 over 12 of 390. That will give us 227.5. Bob receives 3 over 12 of 390, and that will be 97.50. And Jenny's part is 2, therefore 2 over 12 multiplied by 390, which is $65. Part D. In 2016, they picked a total of 3,500 kilograms of strawberries. In 2017, they picked a total of 3,080 kilograms of strawberries. Work out the percentage decrease in the mass of strawberries they picked from 2016 to 2017. If you have a question related to percentage increase or decrease, there is one formula that we follow. Whether it is increase or decrease, this is the same rule. We find the difference of the two values and divide it by the original value times by 100. So we had started with 3,500. That will go in the denominator. And in the numerator, the big number minus the small number, multiply by 100. This will give us 12%. In part C, an open box in the shape of a cuboid, 7 centimeter long, this is 7 centimeter long, 5 centimeter wide, and 4 centimeter high. Complete the net of the box. The base of the box has been drawn for you. Because it is an open box, we are going to have 5 faces. So we have, this is the base and these are the sides. Write down, this is 7, this is 5, this is your height, 4. This corner will meet this with this, so they have to be the same size. So they are all 4. Question number 2. We have been given a bar chart that shows the number of different films at a cinema in 4 months. In May, 6 films were shown, and in June, 4 films were shown. Complete the bar chart. So May is 6 and 6 is here. And June is 4. It's a very easy one mark. Next one. How many more films were shown in March than were shown in January? In March there were 8 films and in January 5. Therefore 3 films more. The cinema is open from 13:30 to 23:15 every day. Work out how long the cinema is open in 1 week. Give your answer in hours and minutes. We can use the calculator to get this answer. There is a button there. You can use that. Minus 13, 30, 0. So this is the button that you need to press. Put in the calculator 23, press this button. Then 15, press the button. 0, press the button. This is for hours, minutes and seconds. And you will get the answer 9 hours 45 minutes. But change it into hours. For doing that, press this SD. And you will get 9.75. Right here, 9.75 times 7. And you will get the answer 68 hours and 15 minutes. You can do it completely in the calculator and you just write this down. That should be enough. Part C of the question. One Monday, the cinema sells 24 adult tickets, 16 child and 8 senior tickets. We have to work out the total amount of money. So there are 24 adults multiplied by 10.5 plus 16 child tickets were sold and the cost is 6.5. So multiply by 6.25, sorry. Plus senior is 8 times 9. We just have to plug it all in the calculator and we'll get $424. On Tuesday, there are 24 children out of the 80 people in the cinema. Find the percentage of these people that are children. So children are 24 out of 80 times 100. Because you want to find the percentage, we'll multiply by 100. And that is 30%. E1, a film lasts for 85 minutes. It starts at 1940. Find the time when the film ends. You can again use the calculator. This is the time in hours, so 19. And then we press this button. Then 40 minutes, so we press again the button. Then there are no seconds given, so we still put a 0. The time is more than 1940, correct? It finishes after 85 minutes. That's the reason we put a plus. And you will get 21 hours. This is 5. If it's 5, it means 05. So 21:05, the film will finish. Another film lasts for 2 hours 45 minutes. It finishes 10 minutes before the closing time of 23:15. Find the time that it starts. So it finishes 10 minutes before, so it finishes at 23:05. We can use the calculator for this one also. Plug in 23, the button 05, 0, and subtract because we want the previous when it starts. Minus 2, and press this button here again. 45, press the button, 0, press the button, and you will get 2020. So that is the time the film starts. I hope you have understood the way to solve the time questions using the calculator. You can just write 2020. F, in the cinema cafe, Harry buys a cup of tea for 1.85 and a cake for 1.7. Work out the change he receives from $5. So $5 minus 1.85 plus 1.70. This will give us 1.45. So he receives $1.45 back. In G, in the cafe, the fridge has a temperature of 4 degrees centigrade and the freezer has a temperature of negative 17 degrees centigrade. Work out the difference in these temperatures. So it will be 4 minus 17, 21 degrees centigrade. You can also just understand and do it. This is 0, 4 degree is here and negative 17 is here. So 17 plus 4, 21. Temperature in the freezer rises by 3 degrees. Work out the new temperature in the freezer. The degree in the freezer was negative 17. We add 3 to it. The new degree is negative 14 degrees. Question number 3. Simplify. 16c minus 5d minus 4c plus 4d. So we have to add the like variables together. 16 minus 4 will give us 12c and negative 5 plus 4d will give us negative 1d. So that's the answer. A2, 4x to the power of 3 multiplied by 2x to the power of 7. First we are going to multiply the numbers. So 4 times 2, 8. And for the variable we add the powers if there is multiplication and the base is same. So x to the power of 3 plus 7, 10. Part B, solve for x. We'll bring all the x on one side and the numbers on one side. This is a plus 5. When I bring here, it will become negative 5. And this is a negative 2. When I bring to the other side, it will become positive 2. 3x minus 5x will give us negative 2x. 1 plus 2 is 3. Therefore, x is equal to 3 divided by negative 2, which is x is equal to negative 1.5. Part C, factorize completely. When you have a factorization like this question, make a bracket, put whatever sign is there here. 3 and 5 are not common in any times table, so that will remain the same. Then look at the variable x. You have 2x here and 1x here. If you remove 1x out, you'll be left with 1x here. And then there is y and y which is common. So that will go out. Therefore, the answer is xy bracket 3x minus 5. Question number D. Make R the subject of the formula. First remove the 3 out. So multiply will become divide. And then the 5 to the other side. It's a plus, it will be minus 5. Therefore, R is equal to T over 3 minus 5. It's better you change it here also. R is equal to T over 3 minus 5. The subject is always written on the left hand side. Question number 4 is a transformation question. Part A, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle B. You can see the size of B has increased, so it is an enlargement. When it is an enlargement, you need to write 3 things. One is say it is an enlargement, the other you need the scale factor. You have 2 squares here and there are 4 squares here. Therefore, the scale factor is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And the third thing you need to find is the center of enlargement. To find the center of enlargement, join the vertices. So I'm joining this vertex with this in a straight line, and join the next this with this vertex, and they meet when x is 6 and y is -5. So your center of enlargement is 6, -5. Part B, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto triangle C. The sizes are the same, but you can see it has been rotated. You can use a tracing paper to check. It's much easier. So it is rotation. And when you use the tracing paper, you will come to know the center is 0, 0. Again, when it is rotation, you need three things. One, you have to say it is rotation. You have to find the center of rotation. And the third thing, you have to say how many degrees has it rotated, and clockwise or anti-clockwise. In this case, it is 180 degrees. If it is 180 degrees, then you don't need to write clockwise or anti-clockwise because it's going to be the same either way you do it. Next, translate triangle A by the vector 2, 5. When you write in column vector, the top number represents the x coordinate and the down number represents the y coordinate. If it is positive, the x coordinate moves to the right and the y coordinate goes up. If it is negative, x coordinate moves to the left and the y coordinate moves down. We have 2 and 5, both are positive. First, we always shift the x coordinate, that is horizontal, so 1 and 2, and then move up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point here is this point here. If you get one point, then you can look at the diagram and draw the other points. This is 3 squares, so 1, 2, 3, and you have 2 squares here. Join them together. So this is your D. Part D, reflect triangle A in the line x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 is this line here. And if you reflect the triangle A, this is what you will get. Please use a ruler and draw much neater than what I have done. So this is your D. Question number 5. Draw all lines of symmetry on the rectangle below. A rectangle has two lines of symmetry. One in the middle like this and one in the middle like that. Part B, work out the size of an interior angle of a regular hexagon. To find out the size of any interior angle of any regular polygon, we use a formula. N minus 2 multiplied by 180 divided by n. N is the number of sides. A hexagon has 6 sides. Therefore, one interior angle will equal to 6 minus 2 multiplied by 180 divided by 6. And this will give us 120. Part C, the diagram shows a plan of a garden. Work out the area of the garden. There are two ways to find the area. One is you divide it into 3 parts and find area 1, area 2 and area 3. Or the other way is that you find this whole area of the rectangle shape and subtract the middle area. Both the ways you will get your answers. I'm going to do the first way. For that, I need to know all my sides before I continue. The first area, I have my length and my width. For the second one, I do not have my length. To find my length, I will subtract from 40, 12 and 12. So 40 minus 12 plus 12. The reason I'm subtracting from 40, 12 and 12 is this whole line is 40 meters. And this part is for 12 and this is 12. So if I subtract 12 from here and 12 from here, I'll be left with 16. So let's start area 1 and 2, they have the same dimensions. And area of a rectangle is length times width. So 2, the reason I'm writing 2 is because we are combining area 1 and 3. So 2 times 24 times 12 is 576 square meters. And this second area, so this is the third area, and the second area is going to be 16 multiplied by 10. We will get 160 square meters. Add the two areas together, and 736 square meters is the total area. Part D, we have been given a triangle and it is an isosceles triangle. BCD is a straight line. Find the value of x. First, we will find ACB. To find ACB, we have to subtract from 180, 132. That will give us angle ACB. That will be 48. If this is 48, this will also be 48 because isosceles triangle, and 48 plus x is equal to 180. The sum angle property of a triangle, that if you add the three angles, it equals to 180. 96 plus x is equal to 180, and x is equal to 180 minus 96, which is 84. So that's the answer. In E, we have been given a hollow metal pipe in the shape of a cylinder. The height or the length is given to us. E1, the diagram shows the cross section of the pipe. So it's this pipe area. Work out the shaded area. To find the shaded area, we have to find the outer area of the circle, and from that subtract the inner area. We have been given two radiuses. So shaded area will equal outer area minus the inner area. To find the area of the circle, we use the formula pi r square. I hope you are aware of that. So the outer area is pi and the radius is 7.5 square. And the inner area is pi times 6 square. And the answer is 63.6 square centimeter. The cylinder is 18 centimeter long. Work out the volume of the metal. The volume of the metal can be found by area of cross section times the length or the height, whatever we have here. Area of cross section we already found, it is 63.6. Length is 18 centimeter, and this will give us 1144.8 cubic centimeter. Part 3, work out the curved surface area of the outside of the pipe. The curved surface area of a cylinder can be found by using the formula 2 pi r h. 2 pi r is the circumference of the circle. So this is the way the cylinder is there. If you open it up, this is outside part is the circumference. This is how you'll find the area. This part is 2 pi r, and this is your height. R was 7.5, and the height is the same as the length, which was 18. And we will get 848.2 square centimeter. This brings us to the end of this video. Kindly watch the next part for question number 6 onward solution. Thank you for watching.